Hi, it's that time of year again for us to read you a Christmas story from the Little Red Reading House. And today I'm here to read a story to all of the friends that love to come to that little house in Inglewood and all of those who still have yet to come. I'm also going to read it to my friends up here. And you'll see, oh, there's Elf on the shelf. You might have one in your house. I see Elephant and Piggy. Pete the cat is in the background. There's the Paperback Princess and the Gruffalo, Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. I think I even see Kermit. Oh my goodness, so many good friends. Today though, I also want to introduce you to a new one. This is another little elf, and this elf, his name is Leffy. And I'm going to put Leffy right up here so that he can see the story along with all of the friends that are watching. And this is a really, really beautiful book. This book is called Leffy's Christmas Gift. And the author of this book is Lizzie Walkley. I think she's a pretty good author, and she's the illustrator in here. And as soon as you open this book, you see all kinds of little elves dancing all along. So I have a feeling that this book might be about an elf. And I bet you already guessed that too. And there he is reading a book, probably getting ready for Christmas. This is a special page in a book because it says this book belongs to blank. Nobody belongs to this book yet. Maybe it could be yours. So it's Christmas again, and the North Pole is bustling. The reindeer are stretching and the elves are all jostling. They've wrapped up the presents, tied nicely with twine, polished the sleigh. Oh, how did it shine! Santa's made his last checks and put on his boots. He's fed all the reindeer and worked out his routes. Tonight he delivers the sacks full of toys from North Pole to South to all good girls and boys. He has a very long list. I hope all our friends from Little Red Reading House are on this nice list. Little Elfie Elf quietly watches the scene. His job is to dust and sweep and clean the wood shavings and sawdust, ribbon and tape that fall to the floor as the presents take shape. He's a very hard worker, getting everything nice and clean. Leffy knows Santa works from morning to night, making toys underneath his glowing lamp light. He watches Santa, thanking each little elf for all their hard work, with no thought for himself. Later that evening, Leffy stood and waved with the rest as Santa took off on his wonderful quest. But he couldn't help thinking as the great sleigh took flight, what would Santa get for Christmas tonight? I wonder, have you ever thought about what Santa might want? Amongst all the excited chit-chat in the room, Leffy is thoughtful and takes up his broom. As he sweeps up the floor, he comes up with a plan. I'll make something for Santa. He's such a kind man. But what could he make? I'm no good with wood. It never turns out the way that it should. Oh, this little girl up here knows about that. In the Most Magnificent Thing story, she has a hard time making something too, don't you? Well, let's see what's going to happen. I can't bake a cake. It always goes wrong. I know. Perhaps I could write him a song. Leffy started writing with his ink and his quill. He wrote out the words and hummed it until he'd come up with a song that really made clear why Santa filled everyone with Christmas cheer. Oh, look at here, there's a snow globe. I love snow globes. That's magic for sure. When you turn them upside down and the snow sparkles down, he's lucky to have a snow globe. Whilst all the elves were snoring and dreaming, A blanket of fresh snow had fallen all gleamy. Leffy's the only one listening out for the sound of sleigh bells coming about. Look, I think I see Santa coming back from delivering all of the presents around the world. Santa lands silently, the night so still. He feeds the reindeer till they've had their fill. Then, so he won't wake not one little elf, he slips off his boots, leaving them on the back shelf. Santa sits by the fire, warming his toes, sips at his cocoa, his eyes start to doze. As Leffy sneaks in, giving Santa a start, he clears his throat and sings the song with all his heart. This song is for you. I want you to know that you really make the whole world glow. You're smiley and funny and you're jolly too. Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas without you. You travel the world on Christmas Eve, never stopping to rest. You always leave just the right gift for each child you find. You really are very incredibly kind. I wanted to sing this so you could see just how special I think you to be. You're my special friend, my Christmas spirit. And before tonight ends, I thought you should hear it. Santa's kind face lit up with joy, like a child receiving a favorite toy. Down his cheek rolled a glistening tear. Oh, Leffy, said Santa, you've made my year. With both hearts filled, they sat by the fire, watching the warm glow as it started to tire. Then, as it faded to just the last ember, Leffy whispered something we should all remember. A present's not just having more stuff. A gift from the heart is more than enough. A song or a picture, a kiss or a hug, and spending some time with the ones that we love. Wasn't that a nice song? This little elf is filled with selflessness. And at this time of year, it's really nice to be able to not think of yourself and what I want for Christmas. Just like Leffy, he thought of what Santa might want. And all Santa really wanted was to cuddle up on the couch, spend some time with one of his friends, feeling like somebody appreciated him. And that's one of the best Christmas gifts we could ever give. This story just fills my heart and makes me really happy, and I wanted to share this one. And I wanted to show you a really kind thing that someone did for us at the Little Red Reading House. This mom who comes here with her family brought a whole bunch of beautiful cookies. And you guys, don't worry, we're going to eat them afterwards. These cookies are amazing. There's the Little Red Reading House. There's a bookworm, and there's a book on here that says Chapter 2. And she said, I just want you to know that we love this little house, and we're really hopeful that the next chapter will be just as amazing as the first. And I'm convinced that it will. These cookies are kindness. She didn't need to come over here and bring us cookies, but she did. Because she also has this holiday spirit that can make us feel very grateful for our friends and make us remember that it's not a bad thing at all to be able to be selfless and to think about Santa and all the people in our lives who we're grateful for. All of us at the Little Red Reading House are really grateful for the holidays and the families who come to read in the house. And we hope you'll come and have a very Merry Christmas from all of us here to all of you in your home. Remember, the spirit of Christmas lives in our hearts. So from our heart to your heart, Merry, Merry Christmas. Bye.